right, everybody, are you ready? For the adventure to continue. Of course, something goes wrong. Let's try that again. Turn it off and back on again. Okay, fingers crossed. Are you ready? To continue the adventure? Yay! It worked. Woo! All right, wasn't sure if it would. There's always something goes wrong with the stream. If you start a stream and something hasn't gone wrong yet, you better be looking for something big. At least that's how it feels. Continuing on with Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, Kitsune Azada build. We're in Alushinyrra. We're trying to do the companion quest. Maybe another island or two. Out in the adventures in the wilds or whatever on the boat for the treasure. All right, what? Oh, that's that. Okay. Wait for it. There you go. Oh, actually, no. I do need to do something. I forgot. Game capture. Not playing Dungeons of Hinterberg. Or Hinterberg. Or we are playing Pathfinder. Wrath of the Righteous. Alright, should be coming up any second. Why is it not coming up? Okay, if I come back here. Okay, it is still working. Okay, it's working. I see what it is. Let's continue. All right. I kind of hate the way the camera looks like I'm leaning. Like it looks like I'm leaning way over, but I'm not. In fact, let's lean the other way and make it look like I'm sitting up straight. I promise I am sitting up straight. It's just the camera angles. All right. So we're currently currently at a group. Land still MIA. Okay, we can't do the Wicked yet. Okay, so if we take Greybore and Shay. All right. If we go with Gray and Shay, we can do A Matter of Reputation and Dreams in Ruin. Man, things have gotten rough. Oh, it might be worth resting, actually. Yeah. We're going to rest first. The storyteller's compass starts to vibrate. The crystal should be somewhere nearby. I thought we already had the crystal. That's going to be the party, really. We're going to rest first. I don't want to lose. Why is there 2 fires now? That doesn't matter. So I don't have enough to worry about storing stuff in my chest anymore. Alright, let's take a quick rest. Demon Slayer soup. Which is +3 bonus to attack and damage and all skill checks and saving throws for the day. Actually, I feel like this recipe is kind of carrying us. Is there anything else we have that's better? Do we have like a +4? Alright, so it'd be better than or harder than a 33. We got the Mind Cleansing Tea, +3 bonus on all saving throws, +3 cooking bonus to attack and damage rolls against anomalies for a day. Why is that harder when the other one, the one we've been doing, does it just to everything? A wee bit earlier, I tried to be up here and on 4 hours ago. Oh shit, almost 5 hours ago. It wasn't happening. Things, I have not been feeling great lately. The pain, I think, is getting to me. Alright. Immunity to poison and disease. All HP removes all poison and disease effects. This would be great if you're playing a run where resting doesn't clear conditions. Spicy plus 5 movement speed. Ooh, I like the movement speed. Alright. Fast healing 1 and a plus 2 bonus to max HP. That's not that good. Alright. The Lucky Hand Sandwich provides you with the plus 5 bonus to all skill checks for a day. Additionally, while the bonus lasts, whenever you have to pass skill checks, you roll the dice twice. So it's a plus 5 with advantage. Woo! That's really good for skill checks. Eating a conflagrant taco gives you a plus 4 cooking bonus to all ability scores. Okay, that's pretty good too. Plus 2 to all stats. Cheese crostata. Eating a cheese crostata extends the time you can go without a rest. No. Acorn pie. Plus 4 bonus on con check. Additionally, it increases DC of saving throws against spells by you, but no. I think this one really is. A plus 3 bonus to attack and damage and all skill checks and saving throws. I think is going to be the best we can do, period. No. Plus 2 bonus on damage. Plus fast healing 1. Plus 1 AC. Caster level of spells go up by 1. Plus 4 cooking bonus to all skill checks for a day. Additionally, all armor penalties on skill checks reduced by 2. Potentially a plus 6, but it's basically a plus 4. But nothing for fighting or damage. Plus 1 on attack rolls. 1.5 temporary hit points per level. Okay, this is one of my favorites though, the plus 10 movement speed. I do like being able to move. Alright. Plus 3 cooking bonus on all skill checks. Full hit points. Extends the time. You get an extra 4 hours before you have to become fatigued. Yeah. Yeah, these are basically shit. I'm sorry, but... Where is it? Demon Slayer Soup is clearly the all-time best that we've seen so far. Alright.
You're much younger than me, but you seem so much wiser. Sometimes I feel like a child compared to you.
Immortals mature differently than ordinary humans. Even Shaylin's views changed over time. It took her millennia to understand that true beauty is not on the outside, but within.
Sauciel talking like he actually knows what it's like to be immortal. I think he's just trying to give her spiritual sustenance. Okay. The game seems to also want us to go down here. This will get us the crystal. I don't know. I want to explore the town more. I feel like there's still more to the town. All right, let's first
Let us not hesitate.
get me on my horse. All right, a midden of enormous bones that likely came from giants. Here and there are slave collars. All right, these half-rotten remains of a giant are missing an arm. This one was mutilated while he was still alive.
We march ahead.
The compass buzzes periodically, emitting a grinding screech and shaking so hard you can barely hold it. The crystals are very near.
Our path leads on.
Like they've been gnawed on.
I will guide us.
Uncover the camouflage tunnel. There we go.
Without a doubt.
We found you. I'm not sure if I want to be doing this right now, though. I kind of want to go do all the side quests. Where is it? The journal. Like, I got a bunch of these we need to do. And I kind of want to do a few more, like another island or two as well. We also got to go to with Woljif to the abandoned mansion. Also, ooh, that thank you, game, for reminding me.
Forwards.
We need to come in with Woljif and then go back out. We have to basically use Woljif to buff everybody up. Who could probably do without the buffing? Sorry, Reggie. I think the rest need it more than you do. Everybody group up.
We march ahead.
Ask nicely.
Okay. First,
Together we stand.
light goes on me, just because that's something I like to have. Then we go Woljif. Let's see, we want... protection from arrows. Energy computer, resist. Alright. Evil, law, chaos. I think we'll go evil? Fire? I could give See Invisible to everybody. Why is Coup de Grace over there? All right. Blur on Camellia. Blur on... I'm tempted to put it on Greybor, or because he's always getting in the thick of things. As much as I want to put it on my character, my character has the hit points of the horse as a backup. Okay. I think the remaining ones are personal. Alright. It might not be important, but on the off chance we come across electric. We have been getting hit with lightning bolts periodically. Normally I'd go acid or more fire protection, but we'll do lightning. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about enlarging us. I'm pretty sure that's personal. I think that's all he can do.
I'll watch your back.
Does she have any length enhancement? No. So it'd just be an hour, but still not a pretty good time. You know, I think we're actually not bad off. So now if we pop back out and we change...
I'm here. Where else would I be?
+5 shock dagger. I'm thinking instead of Edge of Force, the +5 shock dagger might be better. It's +4 competence on touch attacks, which is pretty nice. Although I don't know if I have a spell book set up to be a lot of touch attacks. Yeah, more like Alushinyrra, which is, I think that's the only one we have. And it'd be mostly ignored because it's fire. Just got the battering blast, 2 of them, which is also ranged touch. And it's force, which means it gets that +2 damage from his current knife. From the Edge of Force. Which honestly is the only reason I do it. I've been having basically what I have him do is cast the spell to make his Edge of Force more than a +2. So that's just as, like, he gets like +3 or +4 for it to hit. But, getting 2 extra damage per magic missile dice is 10 extra damage per magic missile spell. What does it work out with the battering blast? A d6 point of force per 2 caster levels up to 5. So it's also up to 10. And every 5th level, you get an extra ball. So at 17th, would that be 3 balls of 3d6? Actually, no, it wouldn't be 3d6. It would be 3 balls of, like, 4d6? Or would he? No, he'd be at 5d6 by now, right? 3 balls of 5d6. Either way. Right now, he's mostly our buffer. Alright, so now when we go back and swap out him for Reggie... I guess if we're not doing the side quest, we can keep him in the group.
Our path
I gotta get on
leads
my horse again, don't I?
Our time has come.
What is it? He's got an armor class of 32. I haven't even done his mage armor. Mirror images are blurry yet. Fortitude's a little weak. Will's a little weak. Ravager of the Dead. +4 morale bonus against confusion and fear. If the wearer fails a saving throw against such an effect, after the effect ends, +2 on the saving throw. +2 bonus on damage rolls until the end of combat. This Ring of Protection +2 grants the wearer +3 compass bonus on touch attacks. So if that would... He's already got a +3. That dagger was what, +4? It would free us up putting a better ring on him, though, right? Do we have another Ring of Protection? I don't think we do. Not at the moment. The next time we get a Ring of Protection, we can put it on him. This amulet grants its wearer an immunity to necromancy school spells while in demonic rage. +4 initiative. Okay. Alright, the wearer of these bracers get a +2 morale bonus on will saves. They also grant the ability to cast the heroism spell Greater as a 15th level spell once per day. Alright, whenever the wearer of this robe casts a spell that forces the target to make a fortitude save, the DC of that save is increased by 2. Also grants the wearer +2 bonus on caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance, +4 bonus to concentration checks, and personal spell resistance of 18. Seems pretty good. Isn't a +2 bonus to penetration the same thing as a +2 bonus to overcome spell resistance? Like they give basically this one is that with extra bits, right? Ooh, that looks sweet there. I like the look of that. He's got the Haramaki +5. Okay, and the other one was 7 sins. The wearer of the robe is a spellcaster. Their casting level is increased by 3. Save DC against their spells increased by 1. They gain +5 bonus on level checks to overcome. +5. All spells are basically a level higher. Oh wait, caster level is increased by 3. Never mind that 1. The DC against all saves increased by 1, and they gain a +5 bonus. I think that's the one we should be wearing, although it doesn't get the spell resistance. Although he's got penetration. He's got 23 for penetration, 31 to concentration. No chance of failure. And spellcaster levels of 17. Is there a spot where it lists spell resistance? Am I just missing it? It wasn't over here. Caster level penetration, concentration, but not resistance. Maybe on Marshall. Damage reduction of 10 over magical melee. Energy resistance 5 cold. 120 electricity. 30 fire. Spell resistance is 22. Spell resistance is an extraordinary ability. Pop the bot. There we go. Alright. Extraordinary ability to avoid being affected by spells. Many demons have the ability. Some spells and items also grant resistance. Creature affected that has a resistance spell check must be a caster level check. D20 plus caster level. Get a result equal to or higher than the creature's spell resistance. The defender's spell resistance work against spells like an armor class. Work against regular attacks. If the caster fails the check, the spell doesn't affect the creature. Only spells and spell-like abilities are subject to resistance. Extraordinary supernatural abilities, including enhancement bonuses on magic weapons, are not. The creature's spell resistance never interferes with its own spells, items, or abilities. Spell resistance doesn't work against friendly and beneficial effects. All right. So his spell resistance is just a 22 period? Okay. Regardless of his... Do we all have... Okay, not all of us have a 22. Shay, because she's a demon. Myself, my horse, and him. Our dragon doesn't even have it. We're going to temporarily put this on her, and then we go character, Marshall. Now she does. Okay. +4 armor bonus to AC if the wearer is a witch. Save DC against the hexes increases by 2, which is why we've had her wearing that. Make her hexes more effective, but... +2 bonus on caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance. +4 bonus concentration checks and spell resistance 18. Giving her a spell resistance 18. Although an 18 is not that high. And everything we're fighting will probably get past an 18. No. I think she's wearing that just for the +2. To her hexes. Yeah. Normal class doesn't change, it just affects her hex. +5 to overcome spell resistance is pretty huge. 10,000. This one only gives a +2, but +4. Concentration. His concentration is already like +30 though. I think the 7 Sins is a better fit for him. Just because it gets his spell, more spells get past spell resistance. All right. Hey, how's it going? Have you been liking Elden Ring? I really enjoyed it. But it really depends on what area. For me, it depended on what areas I stumbled into. Because I was enjoying just wandering the world and exploring. But that it didn't do a good job of keeping track of like what caves you actually defeated and stuff like that. And eventually I just like lost the thread of where I was supposed to go next. And I think I wandered into areas kind of above my power level and skill level. And it became a slog. And I was just like, oh, I'm getting tired of fighting these things that are like regular guys are almost becoming like as though they're all elites, right? And it's just like, oh my god, they're all so hard. But I think it's just I got into a dangerous area. Oh, excuse me. Oh man. I'm tempted to give him that just to give him the spell resistance. So now he'll have spell resistance of 18 as opposed to nothing. You're going New Game Plus. Nice. Very nice. I was about to say, I think Elden Ring's the only Dark Souls style game, like Dark Souls game, from FromSoft, that I haven't beaten. But then I realized I never beat 2. I didn't like 2. 1 and 3 I loved, but it felt like 1 and 3 there was like the world itself was telling a story but just with like the placement of monsters and everything. It made sense, and it helped tell you what was going on in the world as shit happened in the final state. And then in 2, it seemed like monsters were just randomly thrown everywhere, and I didn't like it. Alright, this is +3 core stuff, adds +2 to all DC for all saving throws against spells the wielder casts. Grant +4 bonus to caster level made to overcome spell resistance. +5 competence bonus to use magic device. Okay, so there's overlap there with some of his other stuff. Competence. Oh, they stack. The +5 competence bonus to overcome spell resistance would combine with the bonus to overcome spell resistance, right? So when he has the staff out, he's got a +9 for spell resistance penetration. The use magic device thing would probably overlap with the gloves. So the gloves are only giving him the +4 ranged touch attack. +4 bonus. So this ring is just the +2 ring of protection for him. It doesn't help anything else. Because the bonus to spell, like the ranged touch would be coming from this one, wouldn't it? Like bonuses don't stack. Like you need different bonuses, like luck, sacred, whatever. Competence. So I think we might be able to swap the steady finger for a different ring. Although it would lower his armor class to 30. She's got a 33. She does have some spells. Does she have any ranged touch spells? I think most of her spells are about enhancement right now. Yeah, nothing she has is ranged touch. Enduring and greater enduring. Okay, so hers are long-lasting spells too. Reminds me he needs his long stuff or his bonus on. Now that I'm keeping him,
The struggles never cease.
okay, we can get. Oh, that other spell is pointless if we can give her +30 instead of +10. Like we just did. Was it not Feather Step? I think I gave her Long Strider. +10 foot enhancement bonus to your base speed. And this is also an enhancement bonus to your speed. She's got okay, we can give the acid resistance. Her delay poison's actually all day. Fang greater. Okay, plus 30, plus 35.
I'm prepared.
Isn't the feather step freedom of motion as well? Oh, just adverse movement of difficult. Oh, so it ignores difficult terrain. So not quite the same thing. We're still in Alushinyrra. We got a crystal. We found the tower that was Storyteller's base when he was working for. Oh, what's her name? The queen of demons that runs Alushinyrra. I'm just spacing on her name. You know what? It's in the journal. Nocticula. There you go. We're basically we're in Alushinyrra. We're found his place, so now we got the thing. He gave us this compass that senses Nihedrian crystals, and we just found a secret, a concealed passage inside our base at the Nexus. So we're going to hunt down the Nihedrian crystal, is I believe what we're doing. But mostly I want to do all the side quests, and I think I might want to do some more adventuring on those islands. But we're only playing till like 7 o'clock, 7:30 at the latest. Because I want to go back, I want to do some more Resident Evil. And Resident Evil's DLC went on sale for half price. So once we beat this playthrough Resident Evil, we can do the DLC. And then we can do the Shadow of Village of Shadow difficulty run. It'll be good times. I want to give everybody bark skin. Okay. A ranger forms a bond with companions. This bond allows them to spend a move action to grant half the favored enemy bonus against a single target of the approved type to all allies within 30 feet who can see them. This bonus lasts for a number of rounds equal to the wisdom modifier, minimum 1. The bonus doesn't stack with any favorite enemy bonuses possessed by the allies. They use the highest. Oh. Looks like we can do it as much as she wants, though. One round per level. Nope. +2, +1 fortitude, +2 perception check. I think we're going to have to change what the Longstrider spell is. Level 1. We don't need Longstrider level 1 anymore. That's an all-day thing for her. We don't need another that. We could do another Entangle. The personal one again, not worth it. Mass, we already group Feather Step. Your eyes become wide and raptor-like. You grow feathers on the side of your head. +3 bonus on perception. +1 on ranged attacks and critical multiplier. Fuck, why am I not doing that? I think I was being an idiot not doing that. Unless we have it at a higher level or something. I don't think we do, though. No. We got Salamander and Aspect of Wolf. Yep. All right. Can't believe we're getting level 9 spells now. Dear God. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Catacombs and it have 3 long floors with only stakes of America and no way to replenish its resources, so I'm usually on my last flask doing it. I seek America right outside of it. So yeah. Just have to be extra careful working your way through it. What's that famous phrase again? Get good. I don't have the DLC, and I've never beaten Elden Ring. I just want to put that out there. But get good. You just need to get good. Sorry, I couldn't resist because it's true.
I will guide us.
No.
Without a doubt.
Oh, without a doubt. Doctors can prescribe you a dose of Get Good. I heard it's $19.99 right now. Get your shot today. Careful though. It is injected directly to your scrotum. It's a hell of a shot. Literally right to the balls.
Forwards.
Oh, and it's administered by fist. Magic essence. Dino bone. And a belt. Venerated champion. What's this? +6 con, +2 bonus fortitude save, and +1 insight to AC against evil. That's actually a pretty sweet belt. Do we have anybody that needs it? Might be worth upgrading his mighty constitution belt. That means we have another +6 con. I don't want him to lose his strength, though. His is a strength con bonus. Otherwise, he's kind of weak sauce. She's dex con. I don't want her to lose dex. He needs a better belt, just straight up. Like, he's got all of them. I don't want him to lose the con bonus because his hit points are kind of meh. But I kind of want him to. I don't want him to lose strength either. He's already. Oh, I guess he's got room before he's lightly more encumbered. Makes the wear next spell extend as though whenever it lands. Okay, whenever an ally is in a 20-foot area of the wielder, lands a killing blow. The belt of con +4 makes the wearer's next spell extended, as though using the extended spell. Also grants +4 bonus to wisdom. So this is a con wisdom belt. That might be good for Sauciel. But I think the venerated champion strength con. We got a 4 strength con. I think for him, dex con's the better one to go. As much as I want him to have a little bit of strength, I think going +4/+4 is actually better for him. His damage isn't from his strength, it's from his sneak attack. Let's face it, right? Exactly. Yeah, and see? You get it. I don't want him to lose the dex, but I think we might just have to take it. Yeah, alright. We need him to revert. Venerated champion. Boom. And then he changes. That was a good find. I'm glad we got that. I do like this game. The way I play it, it takes so long though. We got a Nihilrian Crystal!
I will defend my dream.
Ancient carnivorous crystals. One pop. By the powers of the Super Griffin, activate! Caca! Death from above! 59, 53, 53, 33. And then we 5-foot step away. Stop fighting defensively. As a swift action, you're going to study target. And then you're going to charge. 25. And a couple people are being pissy ants. Me and my horse both get full attacks. Oh, you poor crystal. 25,
Attack!
26, 28, 29. Why didn't my horse attack? Oh, did my horse not make it safe? That could be why. All right. Let's see. I'm going to give it the stink eye on its attack rolls. Boop. Damn it, it went for her after all. Alright, death from above. Too close. Mind you, that one's almost dead. I got that one. Let's 5-foot step away from it. And then we can death from above the one we were 5 feet away from. Now 10. 80, 29, 77. It is dead. And that's why you don't mess with super-powered Griffin Boy. Takes them like 2 rounds to wipe out these things. It's just boom, done. He did have some health. 25 damage from Greybort. 31. And then me and me horse, maybe? Yep, 17, 31, 22. Miss. Call 2 critical miss, 29 and 30. Those 2 critical misses kind of got us. I had a bit of option regarding that Ghost Rider dog. Get the horse to around 110 AC and the dude himself did about 800 damage on charge. Again, the range literally 3 to 5 times that. Again, charging isn't always the best option. It does do a lot of increased damage, but I find I tend to edge it out just by doing multiple attacks. My horse can move 90 feet and I still get all my attacks. That's 4 attacks right now without haste. True, the charge gives you some pluses to the like some pluses in that. I still find it usually works out to be, depending on the rolls, you do have a bigger chance of doing less damage, but you have that small chance of, I find, doing a little bit more. But I could be wrong. It's a feeling. I didn't actually calculate anything. Sometimes, yeah. Have you ever just looked at spells and realized how ridiculous the components are, though? Nearly nothing survives 800. I fought things that had 800 hit points. And they also had things that, like, they wouldn't die that round because you did 800. You'd have to, like, hit them again or get them below their negative con bonus or con in that. Usually it's the next round. 800, though, is usually bye-bye time for, like, 99.99999. It's close enough that you might as well say everything dies to it. All right. I should, you know what? I should have challenged it, but it doesn't matter. It's going to get fricked up. We're going to go lightsaber on. Bye-bye. 15,
I'll cut you
10.
wide
Oh, she's doing
open.
shit. 14, 14. She left it at 17. If she just kept doing that, like, the better damage, she would have got it. Ooh, shit. I didn't realize how close to dead she was. I wonder if I did Inspiring Recovery. It's a bit of a waste, but it should get rid of the red, right? Did it do it? I don't think it did, because technically she's standing. Where is... Didn't get rid of the condition, though. Which I think it should have. So, might as well reload till we didn't cast the spell. I just hit quick save, so we should be at that exact same moment. It says within 2 turns that you can do it. So I think that should have... Breath of Life should have got rid of the red condition.
I'll watch your back.
All right. Let's do... Oh, first off, free daily heal. She's the only one that got hurt in that fight, too. Like, Lich has a spell that if it kills someone, it turns them into a spear, then it can be fired at others. And it can proc sneak attacks if you got sneak attack dice. Wait, if the Lich has sneak attack, the spear can do will proc the sneak attack damage? That's potentially a lot of damage. Though, your Lich build with... I never really use the notes. I should use it more. Oh, a clock. It can do timers? Oh, that's a handy thing to have. I need to get used to using that. I don't want a guide or discussions. Recordings and screenshots, friends, web browser, controller settings, game recording. Alright. It says I don't know if I'm live or not. I think I'm not. It should be automatically broadcasting to Steam, but I don't think it is. Curious. Yeah, anyone can watch. Best quality Steam allows. Now, what microphone is it using? Was that going to do anything? Apparently it takes me out of it. That opens something in Steam? Sorry, I'm going on a tangent. Oh, wait. I think some options just opened. Yeah, Steam options just opened up. It is on the right microphone. All right, good to know. Voice transmission threshold. When your microphone is on, we won't transmit noise below this threshold. It's on medium. There's advanced options that I probably never touched. Cool. All right. So I guess technically I stream to Twitch, Steam, and YouTube. Oh, like the new widget on the far side of the screen? That's the new widget that tells, like, if we get a follow, or it should say subscriptions, follows, donations, bits. If we're rated, it does it both YouTube and Twitch. I think the the top is donations through Steam Lab, like if someone does a tip. Then it does Twitch bits, follows, subscriptions, and raids. And then the last two is YouTube super chats and YouTube new subscribers. I like it. Like, if you have a bit to throw, oh wait, might have to throw like more than 50 cents. I think it's set up. My old settings, because back in the day it was popular to throw single bits, and people do it just to have the stream get constantly interrupted by alerts and stuff. I think the threshold might be higher than 1 bit. But when we get it, you'll see it pop up. It'll come out of the little symbol will light up, and then it'll come up and say who it is and what they did. I liked it. I like that it's not very intrusive on the screen, which is kind of nice. All right, I guess that's all we had to do is get the crystal and leave. Shit, there's more crystals on the way out. Did everybody fail? It looks smaller, but 66, 50, 61, 37. They look smaller, but they're doing the same thing. And I forgot to turn off Greater Griffin aspect. All right. So I'm not on my horse. Oh, I failed to save, but my horse made it. Okay. I'll go this way because then I'll be beside my character for when she gets back up. Gray boar, can you 5-foot step towards this guy?
Simply
Still at
business.
range. Okay, well in that case you're going to go. He's your quarry. And study target. I need to get that aspect thing that I can cast on people, like other people. Graveboard just took a shit ton of damage. What just happened? Alright. Ancient deals 105? Oh, from a critical hit. Okay. I would get on my horse, but I think I'm in a better position just to attack right now. 31, 28, attack! 38, 26, 27. Bye, bye, bye. 20. Death from above. The one we can actually hit. 71, 56, 49, and 40. All right, 5-foot step away. I don't know if I have enough room to 5-foot step away again. 376, 108. 17, 18, 18. He only gets 3 attacks. That's pretty good. I'm in for a rough fight on this map. Oh no. I thought we were mostly past the rough fight. $23, $25, $33, $23, $26, $27, $28. He might be slow getting there, but he does do okay damage. Oh, his deck's fucked up. Oh, he's entangled. That's right. Okay. He needs to be healed. But our healer is currently fucked up. These crystals really focus their attacks, and I kind of hate it. Your character was petrified. Oh, fuck. That's not good. I don't know if you know this, but that's really not good. $22, $33, $31. Dead, sucker. 22, 34, 23. She's not bad with her bow. Once we get her a decent bow. Alright, so not only is he technically dead. Like, it's petrified. Look. No, just the normal quicken. I think will be fine for now. That will get us to the breath of life.
It should work. Is it flawed?
Is it because he's petrified that it won't let me do it? So, turn to a crystal and is considered unconscious. Stone to flesh spell removes the condition. Petrified character has been turned to stone. It's considered unconscious. So he has two conditions doing the same damn thing? Do I have... I know she has the spell, but it looks like I don't have it on a quick bar yet. Not higher level, is it? No, it's lower. 6. Alright, that was her quickened action. Heal. Why is it not letting me cast heal on Greybore? You know what? It's almost dead anyways.
I'll cut you wide open.
Did 9. Forgot to turn her lightsaber on. My turn though. And I can tell you, I'm going to do more than 9. Get what, like 4 or 5 attacks? 32.
We
Critical miss.
shall
33.
overcome.
32 and one more. No. Shit. Maybe I should have channeled life into him. It's got 6 hit points though. Perhaps Woljiff can finally get a kill. 0. Missed critically. No. What? He should have more than 2 attacks, shouldn't he? He only has 2 attacks. There's a reason I don't use Woljiff often. He's our enchanter, not a fighter. There we go.
Well,
What? So nobody can teleport. That's fine. Good to know. Why is she not healing him, though?
what's on your mind? I wonder.
We march ahead.
Open your heart to me.
There we go. Oh. Swap the level 1 pearls. First level 1 pearl. Those level 1 pearl. I wish I had bought all the full set and like 2 of each. They are so like they're worth their weight in gold. Honestly. I'm so curious why it wouldn't let me cast heal on him though. Shit, I lost him. We only lost the 1 minute. I think we're still. I think I caught it in time.
I'm your blade.
That should do it. Oh, I gotta get back on my horsey.
Together we stand.
We're a team.
leads on.
You know, I'm going to still go over the way to see if there's more fights. I doubt there is.
I will guide us.
All right.
Without a doubt.
I think we can go give that to what's her name, which is what I think we needed to get that for. The Shamira. All right.
Forwards.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's about right. I'm still tempted to leave Woljif here. Like, the others won't have the benefit of all the spells he cast, or that one person won't have the benefit of the spells he's casted, but Reggie's got a lot of hit points. Woljif wanted us to go to a house, I think, though. The abandoned mansion. So he's got a quest, too. Alright, so that is, I think, where we need to go hand in Crystal. That's the brothel that we could use to get up into this area. Flesh market, battle blaze. Alright. But I think we'll go to the harem. I want to go up to the third island. I feel like we've gotten up to this area and over to here. I don't think we've been in the main part of the island. So that pillar there is definitely the house of Storyteller. I'm surprised we don't have a way to just go straight to the house. I'm really surprised there wasn't a crystal that would take us right to his house. Could be we just haven't gotten stuff up there too, though. All right.
We march ahead.
All right, because the harem doesn't allow animals in, I gotta remount my horsey.
I will not falter.
Saddled up. Anything over that way? Nope.
Our path leads
I
on.
apologize. I'm going to need to take a quick break and go to the bathroom. I was going to try to hold it till the commercial, but that's like 15 minutes away until ads come up. But, what can I say? The Dr. Pepper ran right through me. Let me throw on some music, and I'll be right back, everybody. Alright, everybody. Thank you for your patience. When you gotta go, sometimes you gotta go. Okay, so we're up here. I want to see if there's a way to come down and then over. Like, there's a big empty part over here. I don't know if that's actually somewhere we can get, is the thing. Also, I should be really careful doing that. So many demons want to just fight our character because we're the champion and we're human. Oh, is that where the guy's base was? I think that's what's his name's base. Rupture of Rapture. Did we end up going down there? You're surrounded by the sound of a melodious voice that seems to be coming from the stone pillars all around you. Greetings, esteemed guests. Are you here to seek the hospitality of the illustrious Lady Valexia? Or are you here on other business? Entrance to the manor greets you politely. It's far more gracious than the impudent foul-mouthed door at the 10,000 Delights. Oh, so this is Lady Valexia. I think we were going for Shamira's patronage. Would it be bad to go for both? Oh boy. Who created you? Lady Valexia enchanted me herself, personally entrusted me with my responsibilities. She possesses a wide range of impressive talents. I am just a humble testament to her skill, and cannot compare to the true masterpiece she creates with her abilities. For some reason, I picture, like, Golden Boy, and one of the women that he's like, "Oh, yes, mistress!" Such a funny anime. Taro Oe. I am both the gate and the gatekeeper. My responsibilities include greeting guests, ascertaining purpose of visits, and deciding whether to allow them entry to the manor or not. You're leaning towards not. Can I come in? If you seek the patronage of the Lady Valexia, I'll not stand in your way. If you're here by invitation, esteemed guest, or have brought a gift for the lady, you'll also be allowed entrance to the Rapture of Rupture. So anyone can just walk in? Lady Valexia has nothing to fear. Those who are foolish enough to try to harm her in her own home are quick to realize their folly. Once more, whose manor is this? Okay. I don't know if we actually want her patronage. Welcome to the Rapture of Rupture. Esteemed lady, Lady Valexia will be notified of your arrival. Post haste. Post wit. Ooh, loot. First thing I do is steal from her. Sounds about right. Oh, is that the Lady Valexia? Yep, Valexia. Okay, so hold control, move the camera. She looks kind of innocent for a demon. Reset camera. All right. Ooh. Anything else we can loot?
Valexia, the demon that comes to greet you has blonde hair and is wearing a modest but elegant dress. She seems surprisingly friendly. Soft voice, impeccable manners seem out of place in a city where extreme passions and boundless indulgence prevail over temperance and moderation. A new guest has arrived. How exciting. A mortal from Golorian, if my eyes do not deceive. What brings you to my manor? This is all very intriguing. Valexia, we have clashed in battle many times. Her claws were always stained with the blood of those she killed on the battlefield. Now she looks different, but I am certain that her true nature remains unchanged. She is still violent and dangerous. You must be on your guard, champion. Alexia greets Alushinyrra with a cordial nod. Sweetheart, you should have told me you were coming. I would have organized a reception to celebrate your return. I must confess, I rather missed having you around. But all's forgiven, and I hope that I can count on you among my regular guests once more. Shay forces a smile. Thank you for your hospitality, Valexia, but I doubt that you'll find me very interesting. Things have changed since my last visit. I am a different person now. She leans towards you and whispers, I have to warn you, Valexia is much more dangerous than she looks. She knows how to be amicable, but it's only a pretense. Her friendly demeanor is as fake as everything else in this city. If you look behind the mask, you will see someone who is cold, cruel, and utterly insane. Someone who adores random acts of senseless violence. Trust me, I used to know her in my past life. Seriously? You used to swan around grand palaces and rub shoulders with the movers and shakers of demon high society? You're basically a hoity-toity noble. But you left it all behind to sit in some old ruins on Golorian? You call Valexia insane? I can kind of see his point. When success and prosperity is defined by, things and baubles and wealth, he would not get it. Everyone talks a lot about you here in Alushinyrra. Who are you? I am the commander of the Crusaders of Golorian. I am a famous warrior, known for my amazing powers. I seek the honor of your attention and the pleasure of your inestimable company. Die, bitch! Oh, wow. Is there actually a way, is there a playthrough where we could come here and basically attack and kill all the high demons and just clear out the city? That'd be pretty badass. Alright, what do we want to say? I'm not sure saying we're the commander would be the greatest thing. Besides, we're actually not the commander anymore. We were relieved of our post by the two-faced queen. I'm tempted to go with 3 nonetheless. Alexia answers politely, but without much enthusiasm. Known for your amazing powers, here in the Abyss you will need more than power and influence to impress others. Your special abilities will hardly give you the same status as they did on your homeworld. The demons will not see you as worthy of glory and respect until you demonstrate what makes you unique. However, you've managed to pique my interest, and I would be glad to make your acquaintance. There's no need to bother with titles. You can simply call me Valexia. And you are... Don't put your trust in her words, champion. Valexia's temper is like the wind that blows across Ishiar. It changes constantly and bodes poorly for us no matter what direction it turns. You must watch her as vigilantly as a skilled sailor watches the horizon. You may call me LitlClutch. Alexia rolls the name slowly across her tongue as if tasting the way it sounds. What an unusual name. Certainly not in keeping with the spirits of the Abyss, but I like it. You know, LitlClutch, I have a proposal for you. Let's pick a place like that's nice and romantic and go on an innocent little date together. It'll be a chance for us to get to know one another. How about the Battle Bliss? It offers simple, spirited entertainment, and it will be a good place for us to talk undisturbed. No one will notice us because they'll be too busy watching the fights in the pit. We can have a nice conversation, learn more about one another. I'll be waiting for you in the arena. I hope you'll accept my invitation. I'll be very disappointed if you deny me the pleasure of your company. You can make her a mirror as trickster. I don't know what that means. Alexia gives you an admiring smile and adds, after all, you are the champion. You have conquered the arena. We're better to learn more about you than in the place you proved your worth. Alright. I'm flattered by your attention and find your personality intriguing. You know, I take great interest in promising young talent. I tend to offer my patronage to gifted artists. Unfortunately, many of them turn out to be frauds, unable to keep me entertained for more than a few seconds. An acquaintance of mine once mentioned that you used to fly naked over Alushinyrra. He said you wreaked havoc and terror as a city in every way imaginable. You know all of the most influential demons in the city. Perhaps you've heard of a demon named Willidus. Ooh, we need to find Willidus. Okay, repeating what you said doesn't elaborate. What does it mean to make her into a mirror as a trickster? Like, is she literally just a mirror? Or is it, like, something in the game? Does she become an inanimate object that people come to talk to and are like, mirror, mirror on the wall, fuck you, Valexia, and then walk away laughing? Because that's kind of funny if that's the case. Trickster sounds like you just do random shit, which kind of makes sense to the name. Alexia blushes slightly and hastily brushes off the question. Oh no, that's preposterous. Those are just ridiculous rumors, exaggerated stories. Of course, when I was younger, I may have allowed myself to be a little too exuberant. But still, what a blatant lie! Flying naked, such outrageous nonsense. The demon tries to pretend she is outraged, but a sly, self-satisfied smile plays about her lips. Barely see her because my horse is like inside her. Didn't even take her to dinner. All right. Oh, we're on ads. I should wait a moment. All right. We're going to do a Do You Know Willidus because we need to talk to Willidus for Shay. Feels like I put a little too much of that shit on. All right. She smirks at you. Indeed, though I wish I hadn't. The pompous dullard never stops boasting about his position as Our Lady in Shadow's main arcanist. Perhaps his magic really is that impressive, but unfortunately, the same cannot be said of his character. He is a coward and a bore. It may be tenacious, but he certainly lacks any cunning. I heard that he recently hired some assassins and sent them after Derazan's head, but he wasn't smart enough to hire professionals. Not only did they fail, they also revealed the name of their client, and now everyone knows who ordered the hit job. Such sad mediocrity.
Please choose your words more carefully. I can assure you that if I were free to deal with Derazan on my own terms, he would not have survived. And I certainly would not have chosen to attack him with that pathetic toothpick of a weapon I was given.
You're skilled magic. Are you skilled in the magic of enchantment? Oh yes, that's one of my many talents. A life that spans thousands of years can be a challenge for even the most lively and curious of minds. I'm always looking for something new and exciting to do, so I've studied many strange subjects. I take particular interest in anything bizarre or unusual. Oh wow, that should definitely be us, right? For a strange new power. Seems like we're a power of godly potential too. Like, even if we don't hit full godhood, we can either ascend to that level, just below it, or even just above it, or kind of outside of it with Aeon. Like, you become quite the thing. Why do you like supporting young talents? Glances at you coyly and gives you a charming smile. I could have told you that I am driven by pure altruism and the desire to perform good deeds, and you would have thought me the kindest and most noble of demons. But the truth is that I am easily bored, and by attracting the young and gifted, I can discover something new every day. They keep me entertained. To be honest, they add to my prestige. I like making new friends, and with my help, those friends can become very influential indeed. It's an especially good second run? Sweet. Because I was planning... I don't know when I'll do it, because this game takes a shit ton of time. But I was planning on my second run being an Aeon run. I was going to reprise my Paladin and do it front to beginning with Aeon in mind. Although I might do another class. I might look at some of the other classes and pick something a little bit different. But I might do... I was planning on doing a proper Paladin run. But we got a lot... Like, we already get... We get Sela, we get... I guess... Reggie's not really a Paladin. He's kind of anti-Paladin. But he's Paladin adjacent. Right? So it's kind of... It might be a little played out, is what I'm saying. But... I might pick another class. Might do something more brutal. Or more just varied. Maybe I'll do a Bard. I don't think I've ever played a Bard. Although Bard goes more in line with Azada than Aeon, I would think. I'll have to look at the classes. What happens to those who fail to interest you? She looks at you uncomprehensively for several moments, then bursts into a peal of musical laughter. As you've heard those ridiculous rumors, don't pay any attention. So you've heard those ridiculous rumors. Don't pay any attention to them. They're all so boring. Whoever invented them has no imagination. I've heard rumors that I kill them, that I keep them in my dungeons, and even just imagine that I rape them until they drop dead of exhaustion. It's all an extraordinary load of rubbish, of course. I haven't done anything like that for at least a couple of millennia. So she's done it. Why? What made you take in an interest in me? Ah, you're so modest. She nods knowingly. You're a Galorian warrior, and you are responsible for securing several major victories in the World Wound. You had the courage to descend into the abyss. Now you've chosen to pay me a visit. Moreover, you are not here to wave a sword in my face, but to have a nice conversation. Now be honest, if you were me, wouldn't you be intrigued? You're very powerful, aren't you? It is true that my name carries a certain degree of prestige here in Alushinyrra. My advice, based on millennia of experience, can be truly valuable, and my adventurous life has allowed me to acquire extensive connection, as well as an impressive collection of powerful curiosities. Oh, now really, just listen at me, talking your ear off like the market seller. She laughs at herself good-naturedly. Ah. You're not like the other demons. Why is that? Kind. It's a simple answer, but true. I know a lady is never supposed to reveal her age, but suffice it to say that I am far older than the city, and can recall the circumstances in which it was founded. During the ages that have passed, I have I've had time to play various roles. Perhaps if the gods of Galorian are generous and bless you with longevity, we will meet again. But if that does not happen, say 1,000 years from now, I'll be completely different. As time passes, I grow bored with each new version of myself, and since boredom is my sworn enemy, I have to reinvent myself to escape its grasp. Makes sense. Thanks for your answers. Gotta go. Or done. I can see the way you look at one another. You can't hide things like that from me. Could it be, my girl, that you have decided to play the most dangerous of all games? I don't know what you are talking about, Lady Valexia. She does her best to sound polite, but you can tell she is scared. I see this is an unpleasant topic of conversation for Shay. Let's not discuss it further. Well, I'll say no more about it then. But you've intrigued me, Shay. I will be following the course of events with great interest, and I'll be waiting for its inevitable outcome. Lexi smiles warmly as she bids you farewell. Please, don't stay away too long. Come back soon. We got a date. We gotta go have the date now, don't we?
Without a doubt.
Yeah. Following your bard's guide could be definitely an option. Generally, I try to follow my own path, but it could be interesting.
Forwards.
Probably worth a look at the least, right? So we're down here, but there's no way to go further. So if we look various ways. No. There's definitely a bunch of stuff there right now while we look down. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe we gotta go back this way. We're gonna have to take the portal.
We march ahead.
Looks like there's more up there too. Was it this one that takes us to the courtyard? Yeah, we're down below.
Our path leads on.
That's the place we've already been. Doesn't look like it connects with anything else. Crystal flickers rhythmically like a heartbeat. If you look at it long enough, you can start to feel like you're seeing the pulse of Alushinyrra. So, there's that random bit there. I think that's supposed to be like whatever this guy is. Unless that's supposed to be the tower that we went to that was, yeah, that's probably just the tower. Oh. Okay. Oh my god. Camera's driving me crazy.
Without a doubt.
Okay. Reset it. Come on. There we go. I think I got the camera back under control. Lore religion DC 40. I don't think anybody we have can do a DC 40. Alright, we got a silver disc, a citrine, a black pearl pendant, 5 clear quartz, and a potion of protection from law. Not to mention 1,260 gold.
Forwards.
There's not a lot up here. Oh, that's one of the places we have to put something, isn't it? I don't think we have anybody with a good enough religion to get it, though. Alright, she's 17. 7, 5. He's a 7. She's a 13, 4, 6, 8. We need to come back with Saucy. Saucy is probably the only one that has the skill to do that for in our group. I feel like we're missing part of the map, but at the same time, not really. House of Wicked Knowledge. I think we've been there. Did we go in? The lock's familiar. These locks are used by monster traders from Catapech who want to ensure their most powerful beasts stay in their cages. Can't be forced, but one delicate twist of a knife and done. Alright. A hunt is a clash between the hunter's cunning and the shrewdness of the prey. When the prey expects a trap, the hunter's acumen is put to the test in trying to subvert such expectation. Willidus has proven he understands this fundamental principle. Commander bursts through the front door, freezes. For all the tales about the mansion supposedly becoming a citadel, no one is there to assault the unwanted guest. There are no flying arrows, no chilling battle cries, and the expensive furniture hasn't been turned into makeshift barricades. The commander and her companions carefully examine the luxurious antechamber. There are 2 doors leading deeper into the mansion. One bears a symbol of a mirror, and the other a symbol of a knife. There's a bloody pigeon feather in front of the door, and a note that contains 2 words. Welcome, assassin. Success at the lore check. Somehow. The commander recalls that the bloody feather is the symbol of the Shacks, the Blood Marquis. This demon lord is infamous for luring his victims into labyrinths full of deadly traps. The door slams shut loudly behind her. The commander... Oh boy. Crooked knife seems like the right answer. Oh man, I'm not sure which one we should do. They say that pets reflect the character and disposition of their owners. If this is true, then the lord of the mansion is truly cruel and perverse disposition. Commander enters a spacious cellar filled with scattered bones and cages. All of them are wide open, and the creatures they once contained freely roaming the room. They've all come from different planes. Some are monsters, some are mere animals. Some are intelligent species, yet all of them shamble around aimlessly. They pant loudly and drool drips from their slack jaw and open mouth. Oh man, have they been drugged? Their horribly mutilated and scarred heads provide evidence as to the reason for their behavior. A merciless surgeon has opened their skulls and taken out most of their brain, leaving only the bits that govern the most base instincts, such as hunger, and these creatures are very hungry indeed. I think we can beat all these checks, to be honest. 35, 41, 41. Part of me wants to just put them out of their misery. Like, it's not fair for them to be in this state. What do you guys think? Should we use a skill to get past them, or should we slay the beasts? Put them out of their misery. I'm tempted to do trickery just because we don't use Woljif for much more than buffing us. So this would give him a function in the group. Alright. Here. Oh. What do you say? What do you do? Let's do trickery. I think we should put the animals out of their misery, but at the same time, we might have a big fight at the end. I do not know. Success! Reyna picks up a bone shard, deftly throws it towards the other side of the room. The hollow thunk attracts the attention of the creatures, and they shamble towards the noise. The drooling jaws snap in anticipation. One of the mindless abominations bites one of the others, mistaking it for prey, and a noisy brawl breaks out between them. The fight is loud enough to allow the commander to slip past, unseen. 3 doors lead from the dog cellar, and its oppressive stink of blood and decay. The commander decisively reaches out for the one marked with the symbol of... a mirror again. Really? Well, we just went past the hunger. So, tooth-filled maw? Everyone makes mistakes. The difference between an amateur and an expert is simply that the expert knows how to hide those mistakes in some deep, dark hole. It seems the commander has found the place where the lord of this mansion hides his mistakes. The walls of this room are splattered with blood up to the ceiling, and the floor is shaped like a funnel. There's a stand for steel poles with bloody hooks at their end. The grave diggers use these tools to drag dead plague victims onto their corpse carts. With a sudden click, the stone floor turns to ice, causing the commander to slip and slide down towards the giant gap in the center of the room, where it is now possible to discern a maw. It is a giant round mouth with hundreds of long, sharp teeth, a massive throat, and the staggeringly foul odor of hundreds and hundreds of decaying corpses. This maw is a gigantic corpse eater, which gorges itself on the results of failed and unsuccessful experiments. Decides to fight the monster, looking for its most vulnerable spot. Tries to restrain the monster by wedging a steel pole between its jaw. LitlClutch narrows her eyes, jumps straight towards the gaping maw of the beast. What at first seems to be a suicidal attack turns out to be a flawlessly calculated attack. A suicidal act turns out to be a flawlessly calculated attack. Reyna delivers a deadly blow to the creature's inner organs, causing something inside to burst with a loud squelch. The shrilling shriek, the monster dies, and its frightful jaws stop moving forever. Something glimmers faintly within the fallen beast, catching the commander's eye. The crusader who is brave enough to delve inside the carnivorous monsters were rewarded with a trinket that must have belonged to one of its victims. Apparently, the trinket was too valuable to be chewed up and digested within the monster's putrid stomach. 3 doors of... Okay, we got the golden chain with diamonds. Okay. 3 doors with different symbols lead from the monster's lair. Upon reflection, the commander decides to open the one bearing the symbol of... Ooh, a pair of scales or a full moon? I feel like a full moon is kind of werewolfy. Scales is kind of like snakes or dragons. Commander enters a magnificent bedroom and ends up knee-deep in a seemingly bottomless pile of soft blankets. Parsley rugs, plump feather beds, and other covers, all of all sorts and shapes. They allure and promise the sweetest dreams. If only LitlClutch could lie down and close her eyes. It's a dangerous temptation. Anyone who allows these fluffy killers to put them to sleep won't wake up ever again. They'll crawl over their victims, piling up around them, and then suffocate and smother them to death. Carving through a feather bed with her blade, the commander sees glistening flesh, and a thick ichor oozes out from the rend in the fabric. Yet no book has ever mentioned such strange, bizarre creatures. Nature check success. The commander can only guess that this is the result of a strange experiment on some predatory swarm organism that disguises itself as something harmless. Mimic! And then preys on those it lures close. The commander decides that its best would be to destroy the leader of the strange swarm. No, I think that one might just be, that one might just be on you. Or if I did say that, then maybe it's on me. I don't think I said Evan. I do swear, but I try not to. That way when I do use the words, packs a punch, you know, it has meaning. Success. The rugs bleed when carved up with the blade. They are a swarm or a pack, and therefore there may have been a leader. Reyna surges forward, allowing the hungry mass to smother and bury her under its weight while she doggedly presses ahead. Alas, she finds a large purple cluster of flesh that resembles a giant brain. When touched, it wobbles and quivers like jelly. Reyna splits it open with a single decisive blow, and the wounded creature emits a barely audible, high-pitched squeal. The rug swarm bulges, convulses in pain, dying in terrible agony. It would seem these creatures had an invisible link, and destroying the brain doomed the whole brood. The commander decided to search the place. Who knows what secret compartments have been hidden beneath this repulsive mass of fabric and flesh? The search reveals a disguised niche, and inside it, a stack of papers. These are the journals of a mad surgeon who researched the brains of living creatures. The experiments described on the page are as repulsive as they are enlightening for anyone who isn't too squeamish to finish the reading. 2 doors with different symbols lead from the master bedroom. A blazing fire and a boiling cauldron. I hope we get the scales again. Blazing fire. Commander finds herself in a long stone passage. No traps are triggered by her careful steps, yet at the end of the passage, her vision grows blurry. The illusion of safety falls apart like a house of cards, revealing an endless fiery field. Ashen mountains, rivers of lava, and magnificent volcanoes. Hot winds scorch her face. It's not difficult to conclude that the deadly place is the elemental plane of fire. Ash and volcanic rock tremble beneath Commander's feet, but walking on it seems safe enough for now. The only escape route is the distant 3-way arch of rough-hewn stone containing the 3 familiar doors. However, in order to reach it, the commander must find a way past the river of fire, in which tiny islets of porous stone are just barely visible. The river spews out tongues of roaring flame that land on the banks and crystallize into dark glass. As a result, both banks of the river have become steep, jagged cliffs of obsidian. Except for we're currently feather-footed and something else. Like, I think we'd be able to do this, no problem. To cross using the rocks scattered with the place, to get to the other side by jumping from island. To walk along the bank, looking for a ford, guided by her knowledge of the interplanar travels. Religion, that would be our hardest one. My best bet would be mobility, I think. Rana spots several tiny islets in the river of lava, and deftly jumps from one to another, avoiding the scorching caress of the boiling magma. Manages to reach the other side of the fire river and climbs up the steep slope. After reaching the stone portal, the commander has to decide which of the 3 doorways to enter. Eventually, she settles on the one with the symbol of a rod. The door doesn't bulge. The commander's forces it open with her weight and enters the same hall where the dangerous expedition first began. The cozy, comfortable setting is in no way hints at the nightmares that awaited the commander inside the mansion. The door outside is wide open, and though through the doorway, dark figures can be seen clutching weapons. All of this was nothing but a warm-up. The final decisive battle is still to come. The commander prepares for a fight as she steps outside the accursed mansion. Damn it, I wanted to get to the scales room. Maybe I should have went to the boiling whatchamacallit. Boiling cauldron. Well, it is. The leader of the gang of demons is grotesquely disfigured, even by the standards of the abyss. Kinda looks like Reggie with wings. A disproportionately large and bloated head rests on a tiny disformed body, covered in bumps and furrows, like a shriveled walnut. What seems at first to be a man of hair standing up on end is revealed upon closer inspection to be bone needles sticking out from his pale, blistered skin. Where the mouth should be, there is instead a bony plate formed from yellowing teeth that have grown together. It protrudes out from his torn, lacerated lips. His voice appears to come from a slobbering, undulating hole in his neck, just beneath his chin.
More bloody larvae showing up in my place. I'm getting very tired of these visits. What a freak. Even I feel somewhat conflicted. Would killing this creature be an act of cruelty or mercy? I do not wish to show mercy to the scum that set me up.
Don't worry, I'm the last guest you'll ever have. And who are you? A snort of derision escapes from the creature's throat, and he makes a dismissive gesture with his hand. A dirty nail curling into long, thin spirals.
You don't even know who you've decided to challenge. Let those words herald your imminent death, outsider. I am Willis, wizard confidant and advisor to the Lady of Shadow. I am also known as the Vivisector.
Ribber smirks, not bothering to hide his contempt.
So many words. I simply call you a corpse. Less impressive sounding, perhaps, but easy to remember.
Why did you put a hit on Derzan and give him a faulty weapon? The demon hisses in frustration, spittle flying from the hole in his neck.
Nonsense! Why would I want that idiot dead? What possessed him to think I'm the one who put the hit out on him? And how dare you, pathetic amateurs, even think that a scheme of mine might possibly fail? If I truly wanted to kill Delazond, he'd be long gone. But no, I don't give a damn about anyone from that swarm of locusts.
I expected such an answer. For some reason, whenever I encounter these scoundrels and demand a reckoning, none of them are brave enough to own up to their crime. And they never go quietly when I slit their throat. Your words reek of deceit. The demon's cloudy eyes flare with anger, and his smug giggles give way to low, menacing growls.
Soon we shall find out what your tiny, ridiculous, worm-eaten brain smells like. Killer!
The dwarf grins ominously, and as he looks at the demon.
There's no mercy in his eyes. I won't lie. I've been waiting for this moment. Tomorrow morning, my reputation will be spotless once again. Sweet dreams, demon.
Defeat is not an option.
Alright, this is the bastard we're dealing with right now. AC of 42! Alright.
He's got hexes too. Hexabitchable. Alright. Immune to electricity, fear,
Poison, magic missile, force strike, ice missile barrage. Frightened and sickened. Also has 10 over acid fire and cold damage reduction, and damage reduction, well, that's resistance, sorry, and damage reduction of 10 over good or cold iron and or magical weapons. AC of 42, touch of 17, flat-footed of 40. And protection from arrows. So as much as I really want to blast him with the arrows, I think I'm going to have to go for the others. Armored Battle Mage. Yeah, I think she's close enough that we don't have to move. 38. $28 to $29, critical for 126, 34, and a miss. Leaving it at 5, which would upset me, except for the fact that it's my favorite number. They all have damage resistance, but it might be a good opening salvo. We just need to do 5 damage to that one son of a bitch. And did not overcome the spell resistance figures. She did 39, 14. Zero strength damage from unknown source. Dex, strength. What? Chaotic Evil Outsider. Are they all? You know what? She's going to go Chaotic Evil Outsider Bane, or Evil Outsider Bane on her weapon. Okay. Dragon 5-foot step forward, and then. Oh, just a little bit, not to get all of them. Well, I killed the one. think I'm going to take out his help just because that way. Let's see, it's 42. We got a 38. So we hit pretty easily. He's got blur as well. Yeah, let's take out the help first. That wasn't charging. Oh, what the? I'm pissed. That should have been death from above. .54 sneak attack. 12 damage and a bunch of misses. Well, let's haste our friends, shall we? .48, 51, critical for 119, miss, and miss. Left him at 78. I might have killed him with my other 2 attacks I did. Oops, someone got critical for 38, then 17, 11, and 0. What just happened? It sounded like somebody died, but not us. Okay, she's going to turn on her lightsaber. 150 and 148. Alright, she's going to stop fighting defensively, so she might hit. 24, 25, miss, and 27. Not bad. Dragon's going to take a 5-foot step this way, so if we finish one, she can go on to the next. 27, 28, 29, killing it. Miss, miss, and 29, 29. Leaving at 92. What did he call it? Cast? Baleful Polymorph? Saving throw? Pass? Okay. We're going to step up here, and then he's going to kill this son of a bitch. Willidus received 2 strength damage from an unknown source and 2 dex damage from an unknown source. But he also died, I'm pretty sure, because we cleaving finished into the thing beside him for a good 48 damage, and we got 648 XP. Why did Greyboar's turn get skipped? What's going on with Greyboar? Oh, he's confuzzled. Bunch of misses from him.
Right?
Ooh, bunch of damage over here. $53, 29, 47.
Strike as one.
And I guess she's confuzzled too. $30, miss. Critical for 48, 27. And the person got 1 damage, but they're bleeding now, so they're dead. Alright. Inventory for a second. We need to quicken. Swap out the quicken rod. I didn't think we've done 3 quicken spells. I thought we'd done 2, but whatever. She's going to quicken Mass Cure Moderate Wounds. this fight should be over here. Death from above. Critical miss, and the projection is that of a tall female demon. Unlike many of her kind, she seems slimmer and less stocky. Oh, or Zala. And build. Upon closer examination, you realize that her thinness is caused by extreme emaciation, which makes her look like a withered tree. The skin on her neck and wrist bears the mark of shackles, and her body is covered with flaming seals of bafflement. All right. Lowering her eyes, the demon addresses you quietly. Allow me to congratulate you. The short work you've made of Willidis proves you are a true professional. I am Horzala, and on behalf of the Assassin's Guild, congratulate Greybor on completing the contract. You fulfilled the order we received for Willidis' murder, therefore you have the right to collect the bounty, even though you are not a guild member yourself. I'm sure you also have many questions about what happened. I doubt our guild is hard to find. There's a notice board at its entrance where the assassination contracts are posted. Do you know what happened here? I may know a thing or two, but we should discuss these matters inside the guild, not in public.
Who's going to overhear us? The corpse? Why don't you come here and speak to us face to face instead of projecting an illusion? Or are you afraid we won't like your answers and will make you join Willidis?
At the sight of the demon's sour expression, Greybor gives an aggressive snort. We'll pay a visit to the guild soon. Thank you for your answer. The bounty awaits you.
I am not sure what the reward awaits us, but I truly hope it's a considerable sum of gold and not a meager payment served up at the end of a blade.
Alright. Let's loot the place. Some people are still confuzzled. We got rings of protection +2, full plate +2, semi +2. At least 2, 3, 4 times so far. Maybe 5. Yep, 5 times. They all have the same loot. And then the big guy himself, Willidis, had a cloak of resistance +4, ring of protection +4, a belt called Windfall, Wind's Breath Amulet, and a scimitar +3. So Windfall, +1 luck bonus on attack rolls and all saving throws. And the Wind Breath, +4 morale bonus to the initiative check. We've got something like that ourselves already. And we gotta get people away from our confuzzled friend who just got a critical sneak attack for 108 damage on,
We march ahead.
Woljif. Which I'd say probably shouldn't have happened. As soon as Greybor started attacking him because of his confusion, I'm pretty sure he would have been, like, fully prepared to try to block all shit and get away from him. But whatever. Oh, do we got our 1 free daily
You
heal?
can trust me.
Four and 25 for 6 and 25. Actually pretty good for him. Alright, level, no, that's 7th. That's 6th. Alright, we need to find her pearls. That's the level 2 spell. And the level... we don't really need the level 3 just yet. Now looks like everybody's back under control.
I'll watch your back.
Yes. You know what? Whatever. They'll top them all off.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Oh yeah, we got those other items in there too, right? So if we go newest to oldest. Alright, first off, I think we came to the conclusion that this steady finger is not worth it. Let's give him the +4. It's got 36 AC now. It wasn't an exact copy of the one, like we already had one of these amulets. The belt is really just a +1 on attack and saving throws? What a waste of a belt. We got 14 severed demon heads. Vivisector's notes. These are the notes of a mad surgeon who undertook disturbing experiments in an attempt to create creatures never before seen. The journal might fetch a handsome price, but only to a true professional in the art of surgery will appreciate the grim tone. Oh, we know somebody though. The Battle Bliss surgeon. Alright. +4. He's already got a +5. +4. I got a better cloak. He's got a +5, +5, +4, +5, +5. Alright. And everybody's got a way better functioning belt than what that guy had, so. That's why he wasn't doing attacks. I still had him on his staff. His quarterstaff of the War Mage. This +3 War Magi staff adds a +2 to the DC of all the saving throws against spells the wielder casts. Also, he gets a +4 bonus to caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance and a +5 competence bonus on use magic device. If I remember to swap over to the weapon. Alright. Okay. Whenever this +1 ghost touched weapon punching dagger lands a sneak attack, does 2 extra d6 of damage, also multiplies on criticals. And then we got the conductor. The competence, not an enchanted bonus. So I think that +4 stacks with other things. I'm really tempted to make him use that instead of Edge of Force. Oh, 1 second, everybody. Alright, everybody. Sorry about that interruption. Where are we? I believe we are going over equipment. Alright. Can you go back in the house to do the things you missed? Doesn't look like it. Where's the Assassinations Guild, though? I don't know if I've actually found the Assassin's Guild. Gotta go over this way for the abandoned mansion. Middle City to the 10,000 Delights. There's a portal and a portal down. Odd that the one portal doesn't say up or down, though, right? Wait, no.
Our path.
I was about to go to a ridiculous place. Not what we are trying to do right this second.
I will guide us.
Shit, forgot to turn off. Forgot to turn off our Super Griffin powers. Only cost us like 2 minutes, though. Not that bad. I feel like we've
Without a
already done
doubt.
all this. I know we've been here before, but did we actually do the quest with Woljif, or? Nope. Vodiel, awaiting you for the main hall of the mansion. The spikes in his powerful shoulders and back bulge out violently.
I knew the spawn of big fellas would come to gaze at his inheritance. Pathetic, stupid nobody. Do you think you'll be lucky a second time? Run, little tiefling. Run away and don't stop, and maybe you'll survive a little longer. But I'll still find you, no matter where you run, and I'll suck your eyes out of their sockets like grapes from their skin.
Woljif, you think I was just lucky, you lizard? I have the chief with me then, and now I don't even need the chief to kick your ass. I came for my inheritance, for my power, and when I get it, we'll see who's laughing then. Woljif looks back at you and whispers, I think I went a bit too far there. Do you reckon he'll kill me quickly after that? And the thing I just said about no needing you, I was just saying it, but I didn't mean it, so don't get any ideas, okay? You gotta help me. I'm not sure about calling the dude a lizard. He doesn't quite look like a lizard. Looks more like a demon. Demonic hellspawn that he is. Okay, 1 second. My mom brought me gifts. I want that. I'm having a brownie. Good God, look at the size of this thing. A gourmet brownie. Look at it. Isn't it magnificent? I usually cut them in thirds. My mom cut them in half. But they're delicious and the same. So good. The prices come down $1. Nice. Could you just take the moon in the abyss and leave me and Woljif alone? Woljif's not going to give that up. How'd you know that Woljif was coming? If there's a word I want to cut.
I was informed that the tiefling I was searching for had set foot in the streets of Alushinyrra. Where else would he go but to the mansion of his ancestor, looking for treasure?
The shadow brought me here. The shadow should have known you were here because it always protects me from you. But why? Why didn't it warn me? Why are you so eager to destroy Woljif? He's not done anything to you.
He and Yggdrasil are guilty before my mistress by virtue of their very birth. Lady Alushinyrra, strongest child of Baphomet, hunts down unworthy brothers and sisters because she alone should stand before the throne of her father, Lord of the Labyrinth.
Ooh, he's a descendant of Baphomet. Really?
I'll tell you how Igfelis was killed, you pile of refuse, and the story will be the last thing you hear. No one can escape from Mistress Alushinyrra. Igfelis tried. At first he settled down here in Alushinyrra. Thought that the lands of Nocticula, no one would get him. Ha! I found him for my mistress.
So good.
When he sensed me, locked himself in this treasure room like a cowardly rat, not wanting to accept his inevitable death. I carved through his henchmen and reached his hiding place. The bones of those who did not have time to flee crunched beneath my feet. I tore down the doors of the treasure room, pretending to myself that I was ripping apart the pathetic coward. But inside, I found only a corpse. Oh, my lady was so pleased, but
His eyes squint suspiciously.
I knew something was wrong. The corpse lay in front of me, but I felt sure that Igfelis had escaped.
Igfelis is the shadow. The only way I can see it. That's why it's always looking out for Woljif, because it's his son. And why he didn't warn him this time? He sensed that we are strong enough to destroy this guy. Once and for all.
I tortured his servants until they revealed the secret of the moon of the abyss. I made them search every corner, but the moon was gone. How many years I searched for it. And then I found not only it, but this tiefling as well. Lady Alushinyrra will reward me when I bring her the horned skull of a defective spawn that dishonored the blood of Baphomet. And she'll reward me twice over when I reveal the escape of that scum, Igfelis.
So wait. Woljif's a descendant of Baphomet himself? Yeah, so you're telling me I'm related to old Baphomet? How'd that happen?
Lord Baphomet conceived many demons, many bastard children unworthy of her father. One of them was Igfelis, who made his way to Golorion. His blood and hence the blood of Baphomet flows in you, tiefling. Lady Alushinyrra will destroy all who defile the purity of his blood.
But let's face it, he's only at most got what, like 25%? Although in an anime, it'd be like, that's what makes him go like Super Saiyan in the moment of need, and he like goes full demon and kicks ass and saves the day. What is the moon of the abyss? God damn, I kind of want to eat more of that brownie. That was so good.
Ask the tiefling. If Igfelis left the moon for him, he should know the answer.
Nobody explained nothing to me. I don't even know why it's so important. Why does nobody ever tell me anything? I don't even know who this Igfelis guy is. My grandpa? My great-grandpa? My uncle? Vodiel howls with laughter.
Ah, stupid tiefling! You don't even know why you're going to die? That demon caused you to be born will also be the cause of your death.
Alright, that's enough talk. When the moon hits your eye, like a great pizza pie, we're having a fiesta. Super Griffin powers activate! Form of super ass kicking. Alright, we are going to sense vitals. God damn, she can move far, right? Look at our little dragon go. Alright, 28 armor class. Now, why don't we go, Evil Eye armor class. Boom! Oh, he made his save. My turn. $43. We only got 190 to go. This guy is so screwed. Oh, he's using his daggers right now, though, isn't he? Ooh, I didn't realize he was almost out of mirror images because of Greybore. Why didn't he move? Death from above! Ha-ha! 66, 65, 155. That can't be it, right? That's too easy. Big fellas.
Revenge on Hapsamira and her henchmen.
A gigantic demon shadow separates from Woljif and menacing hangs in the air. At times it seems to grow as if the atmosphere of the abyss is feeding it, giving it additional strength.
Woljif.
The voice of the shadow is deep and low, and it seems to penetrate the mind, enveloping and replacing any other thoughts.
My heir.
Woljif freezes as if under a spell. Grandpa? I mean, Your Honor? I mean, I don't know what to call you. I've never had a grandpa like this before, and and I always knew it was your shadow. You're my guardian demon, huh? Ha! Well, why not? Always knew I was special. A prince or something? And the chief, you should get to know each other. Chief, this is my grandpa. Pleasure to make your the acquaintance of the demon who outwitted Hipsamira's henchman. Not even a demon, but the shadow of a demon. Pathetic! I'll go on.
It's easy to deceive those who do not know what you know. My grandson Woljif discovered this knowledge without my help, and I'm proud of him. He deserves to become my heir, the one who will take my strength and avenge the fall of our branch of the family. A new Igfelis will rise again.
That's great and all, Gramps, but I'm not quite following your revenge. A new Igfelis. I mean, I want your power, of course. I can give me it all. But, like you said, it's easy to deceive and all that, right, Chief? What do you want from... Woljif Igfelis?
I want my grandson to accept my power and become a continuation of me. Tell me, Woljif, do you want to ascend to the top of the world and rule it? If we combine my powers with your resourcefulness, the abyss will submit to us, and all those who wronged us will be punished. Are there many such wrongdoers, Woljif? Yes, I see, I know. Every wrong has been another step leading you to this moment. You have endured everything. You are worthy of great power, my grandson.
I'm worthy? Yeah, but I didn't even do anything. Listen, Grandpa, I understand you've been holed up in that crystal for a long time, so it probably don't know me well. I just steal here and there, trade a little, and I never done anything special, you know? Maybe I'm not worthy at all. Maybe you're just wrong. What if later you turn around and say,
Why'd I go and give you that power, you useless idiot? You don't? No, I am not mistaken. I foresaw your birth, and I foresee that you would come here. Or foresaw that you would come here. You are exactly what I need, Woljif, and no one can replace you.
how'd you survive?
Thanks to Aerodin.
Ichthellus gives a low chuckle that rumbles like distant thunder.
I do not know if you remember the times when prophecies were not just heaps of useless words, but I remember. You see, I am a son of Baphomet. I don't think you need an explanation of who he is. Baphomet conceived many children, but my sister Hepzibah wanted to be the only one. She mocked us for death and hunted us down quite successfully. I did not want to be among her victims. I hid in Alushinyrra, but I knew it wouldn't last long. In the end, I decided to learn my future. Forewarned is forearmed. I was able to acquire all the knowledge I needed about my future self after many rituals. I saw a vision of how I would put a crystal like a dark moon into a silver setting. I spent a long time trying to understand the vision, and finally, bit by bit, a prophecy came to me. I realized that I would have to die in order to live again. That the dark crystal must become my refuge, the receptacle of my power. I must hide my soul in the crystal, wait for my heir to come to the abyss, and free me. This crystal is the moon of the abyss, set within a silver mount. I sent it to Golorian for my grandson. Do you see, Woljif? I anticipated your birth like no one else.
And why did Vodiel dislike you so much?
Vodiel. He wanted to curry favor with his mistress. Nothing more. But you cannot deny his intelligence. Hepzibah was appeased when she saw my head, but he discovered the truth about the moon of the abyss and almost killed Woljif. Hepzibah, the stupid cow, just wants to destroy all their brothers and sisters indiscriminately. But Vodiel, his mind was constantly seeking ways to please her, and his desire aided his efforts. Well, he died pursuing this dream of his greatness.
Demons don't give something for nothing. What do you want in return?
I have only one condition, and it's a very small one.
Ichthellus shrinks down to the same size as Woljif.
My spirit will enter your body, Woljif. It will hide within you, just as it hid within the crystal, invisible to you and invisible to others.
So you sort of want to take over my body? He looks disappointed. Really, Grandpa? I thought better of you. I'm your grandson, you know? You shouldn't treat your grandkids that way. You take care of them, put up with their hijinks and stuff, not make puppets out of them.
Life has taught you to be too cautious, Woljif. I do not want to take the body. I want to help you. Who were you before you found the moon of the abyss? A pathetic thief from a small town? A coward and a traitor? A boy who was hated by his own mother, driven away from everywhere he went. Now look, Vodiel's dead. Look at all the treasures that are rightfully yours. And this is just the beginning. You will become the prince of the abyss, my grandson.
His voice grows lower, more insinuating.
As for my living within your body, your success will be my success. I will only give you advice as I did in the world womb, and you will be free to choose whether or not to listen. However, I see that words will not satisfy you. Let me show you what you'll gain if we agree.
You say I've been driven away from everywhere, but the chief hasn't chased me off yet. So show her, too, since we got into this together. Chief? Actually, it's fine. Forget about it. Do what you want. Show me too. I don't want Woljif to have to face this alone. No, you can't accept his gift. Don't even look at them. You're making a mistake. No, I'm going to go with 1. I want to believe that he's a good demon for some reason. I don't know. I want Woljif to get stronger, is what it is. Ickfelis shows no sign of impatience, but his darkness seems to become deeper and more compelling.
What a loyal friend you have, Woljif. But maybe the chief just wants to guide you every step of the way. Maybe she is just afraid that you will become too independent.
Woljif looks as if trying to find the answer, but then he turns away. I don't know, Gramps. Maybe you're right. But even if the chief mouths off, even if she doesn't do what I like, she's still the best thing that ever happened to me. At least let her take a look.
As you wish.
Begins to grow as darkness pulsates. Oh wow, he got really big. Pulsating as it surrounds you until you are completely enveloped. Nothing else can be seen. There's only silence, only darkness, and a soothing voice.
Close your eyes. I'll show you what the world will be like when the dark moon of the abyss rises.
When the moon hits your eyes, you are having a fiesta. Oh, great. Now I got the Barbie girl song stuck in my head. As the darkness recedes, you realize you are standing on a deserted street in Kenabras. However, to call it standing is an exaggeration. You are disembodied spirit, and through your transparent body, you can see the walls of neighboring houses. Next to you is a slovenly dressed old woman with a swollen face. Her lips pursed unkindly. When she opens her mouth, you hear the velvet voice of Ickfelis.
Observe, Commander.
Get back here, you little weasel! Trying to steal from us, were you? You little rat. Demon spawn, I'll throw you into the world wound. A boy about 10 runs towards you, and as he gets closer, you recognize him as Woljif. He looks scared and clutches a piece of bread to his chest. Grandma, help me! You said I should take the bread from him. Hide me quick, Gran! The old woman does not bulge.
Look at you, Woljif. Small, weak, useless. Always blaming others. Always holding them responsible for your failures. You're exactly the same as you've always been. A boy who is so afraid of the world that he hides behind someone else's back. First your grandmother, then the thieflings, then the commander.
The boy can't hold back his tears anymore. Gran, why don't you ever help me? You're all I have. They'll beat me. Hide me, please.
You will remain this way forever, because you are too cowardly and weak to cope on your own. Only I can free you from this fear. Accept me. Accept my power. Destroy your enemies. Come on, do not hesitate.
Ickfelis turns to you.
Watch, Commander. Once he gets a taste of this power, you'll never be able to sway him again.
Woljif, you're not a lonely child anymore. You do not need the power of a demon. You have powers of your own. Disgusting. You really are weak and pathetic. Wipe your snotty nose and pull yourself together. You have powers of your own, and you have my help. Woljif turns to you when he hears your voice, wiping away his tears insistently. The illusion vanishes and he becomes an adult again. Chief, you're here. Let's wipe the floor with them. Me and you fought against demons. What can a bunch of bandits do? Ooh. I could have killed that one too had I moved first. Attack of opportunity? Did you try to run? When the darkness dissipates, you find yourself in a familiar basement, the one holding the tieflings. Charisma. Oh, why did my phone just turn off? 1 second. It's hard to monitor a stream when your phone just turns off for no reason. All right. Charisma and the others stand across from you as menacing as they did before, and next to Woljif is you. I thought better of him. I trusted you. You'll never change, Woljif. Sister Charisma, I wasn't wrong about you after all, Woljif. You are a traitor. I took you into the gang because I heard you were a master lockpicker. I was warned that you were a traitor, but I didn't listen. I took you on, and for what? You've only endangered the family. But I didn't betray you. I only took what belongs to me, right, Chief? It's your fault. I've been treated badly. Maybe if you were nicer, I wouldn't have done it.
Don't try any of your fast talk on them. It's useless. Deep down, you wanted your chief to appreciate you and for the thieflings to love you for who you are, so they could really become your family, since your blood relatives never were. But look at yourself, a coward, a thief, a loudmouth, a street rat, and even a demon spawn. Who'd even want to accept you? There's nothing in you worthy of any interest. Take my power, Woljif, and enchant them. They'll praise your name endlessly. You'll bask in their adoration.
Enchant them. You want to possess the power of a demon, so take what you want from life as well. Or as all demons do. Can't make them love you. Try to tell them how much the Moon of the Abyss means to you. If they don't understand, remember, I do. He nods and takes a step towards Charisma. His tail twitches. If I could tell you I took the Moon of the Abyss and stay here with you, I would. But I know I can't. The laws of the family don't work that way. I'm sorry it ended this way, sister. I had fun with you a lot. You're the best gang I've had. You were. It doesn't matter if you love me or not. We knew it. You've always been a nasty street rat. You always will be. Street rat. I don't deserve that. Only if you look closer would you see a poor boy. No, siree, you would see so much more. It's so long since I watched Disney's Aladdin. The original was so good. The darkness dissipates again like in the last illusion, but this time you see not one Woljif in front of you, but two. The second looks at Hepzibah, who is before him. He looks like an exact copy of himself, but darkness that vibrates around him. Now look, Commander. No, don't kill me. Have mercy.
See what my power bestows. Imprisoned in the crystal, I felt how he called to me, how my magic was changing. I can defeat Hepzibah. Even Baphomet himself. With my power, you can easily crush your enemies, and any crusade will seem like a leisurely stroll. Now, come, guide my heir to the right path.
Is this what I'll become if I accept your gift, Grandpa? I do look pretty good. His voice still sounds uncertain. Woljif looks back and forth between you and his double. So we need to decide right now. There won't be another chance? Alright, I have to ask the Chief one last thing. What do you reckon, Chief? To win, I need you and all the loyal friends I fight alongside with, not deals with demons. I do want Woljif powered up, but I don't want him to stop being Woljif. It's one thing if Woljif grows and becomes a better person or demon or tiefling, whatever you want to say, right? But to just like get possessed by his grandfather, and I do think it would be true possession. I don't think his grandfather's just going to be in his body and not take over. I think it'll be a slow, gradual process, whispering in his ear over time, and every time Woljif listens, he's got that much control. One more strand connecting him into Woljif's brain until at the final moment, when he's fully got control, there's nothing Woljif could do anymore. That's what I think. Take your power and destroy the old Woljif. You can do it without him. To win, I need you and all the little friends I fight alongside, not deals with demons. Oh man, I kind of want to say kind of want to be like, take the power and destroy the old Woljif. You can do it without him. To win, I need you and all the loyal friends I fight alongside, not deals with demons. Oh, man. I don't want to, like... I don't want to permanently lock Woljif out of some kind of power upgrade. I want him to be awesome! Like, incredible cosmic power! Without the teeny little living space, you know? Like, come on. Teeny little living space. Okay. To win. To win, I need you. And all the loyal friends I fight alongside. Not deals with demons, Woljif. Demons. Demons. No demons are necessary. I'm worried about the whole destroy the old Woljif part. Oh, man. Oh, man. Kind of want to know what you guys think. But I don't know, guys. Like, it could be a big deal. But I don't know if it's going to end up being like one of the choices with like our whole choice with Wendwag, right? Like, is this going to lock us out of something? All right. I think I'm going to do the second one, but I'm tempted by the first. We let him to make the choice himself is the other side of things, right? Oh, man. I have a feeling this is going to turn... One side I didn't think of. If Woljif takes the power, would he not be a full-on demon then, right? Like, he's got demon blood in him, but he's just a tiefling. Is this going to fully give up his humanity? Oh, man. All right, give me a second. Let's actually look up something here. Ooh, that's bright. Yeah, this one says there is a chance, he can end up either a tiefling or a full-on demon. Okay, let's see. According to this, the story ends in one of 4 ways. Woljif has been encouraged to be more human. You tell him to reject his grandpa, remains mortal. You fight grandpa and get the loot of the mansion. Either way. When Woljif encourages to be more demonic, but you tell him to reject his grandpa, makes Woljif leave the party permanently after you defeat the grandpa. Woljif was encouraged to be more demon. You tell him to take the grandpa's deal. Woljif becomes more demonic, gets a wicked new look in his character portrait, as well as an innate bonus to his natural energy resistance. Encouraged to be more human, but you told him to take his grandpa's deal. Grandpa takes over Woljif's body, and you now Kisht fight the possessed Woljif. You have to fight, okay. Alright, make the final choice yourself, but rather tell Woljif this is his decision. Don't give him one more point towards the demon side of the scale, then he'll choose whichever side has the most based on everything up until that point. Alright. I don't know what our standing for Woljif is. I would like to think we've got him on a mostly good side. Alright. Alright, we're right at the end, right? Where is it? Yeah, of course. It's true and just run out. Is there a thing that lists the options? Okay. In the third event, you have to make a final choice. Take your power, destroy the old Woljif. You can do it without him. Gives extra demon ending +1, and he gets goes towards that. If human ending prevails, then Woljif gets possessed, and you have to kill him. To win, I need you and all the loyal friends. This human ending. I think that's the one we're going to do. I'm kind of hoping like maybe if we did the first one, if he gets like powered, like if we could keep Woljif and power him up. But it sounds like if we take the first ending. All right, let's see. In the first event, we can have an understanding of what points we've done so far. Woljif, you're not a lonely child anymore. You do not need the power of a demon. You have powers of your own, and you have my help. +1 to human. The others give +1 demon. So we're at +1 human there. Second event, can't make them love you. Try telling them how much the moon of the abyss means to you. If they don't understand, remember I do. +1 human. So we got +2 human. In the third event, you have to make the final decision. I'm going with we don't need the demon. I need my friends, not deals with demons, I think. So whatever that one is, that's going to be my... I think I'm locking it in with the small chance that if we take the other option and makes powers like his best of both worlds, maybe we'll go with that. But I think we're going with 2. Anyway, the third event, the former takes priority if the... Okay. In the third event, you have to make a final decision. The result conditions will compare the demon and human ending scores. The former takes priority if they even out. Take your power and destroy the old Woljif. You can do it without him. Gives extra demon ending, and he gets a demon ending if it's just been all demon. If human ending prevails, then Woljif gets possessed, and you'll have to kill him. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, all right. Let's see. If we get demon ending, Woljif gains demon origin feat. By accepting demonic side, Woljif gains an outsider subtype, immunity to electricity, poison, cold, 10 acid resistance, 10 fire resistance, and a +2 profane bonus to dex and intelligence, as well as spell resistance equal to 11 plus his level, which that would be like 28. In human ending, 2 hidden doors of the mansion will be revealed. There you can find various loot. Most notable are the Saboteur and Wandering Conman items. Oh, man. I think that's what we're going to be locked into, the human ending. So if we're going to say, if we say, don't care, do what you think best, we'll give him a point demon. And he gets demon or human ending depending on whichever score wins. So he thinks the demon route is best. I would think saying I don't care, do what you think is best would be like showing the most trust in Woljif. Ooh. It's your choice, Woljif. I support you either way. Exactly. Shakes himself, gathering courage. You don't have to advise me, you know. I can handle it myself, as always. Woljif tosses the Moon of the Abyss in his hand. The thing's beautiful and expensive. Of course. And I'll miss it. But I don't need any suspicious crystals, you know. I'll get rich after this trip and buy myself some ordinary ones. Any hint of subtle persuasion instantly disappears from Igfellis. Yeah. Is it Igfellis or Igelfellis? I'm going to say Igfellis. Igfellis' voice.
Weak. Coward. You give up power for what? Human sentimentality? Friendship? You who never before believed in all those sweet words have allowed them to poison your mind.
Hey, no, Gramps. I've been watching the Chief for a long time. After all the stuff she's done and said, she's never once lied to me. Not ever. She was on my side when nobody else was. And you? You sat in a medallion and waited for your prophecy to be fulfilled. So you could put me on and wear me around like a little meat suit. Think on it good and hard, Grandpa. Of the two of you, who do you think I'd trust?
Stupid little rat. Thought better of you. Apparently your horns have finally grown through your brain. I'll have to beat it all that nonsense out of you. You will only serve me.
I don't think so. Our boy Woljif. He's got a bunch of clones. Look at that. Igfellis. Super Griffin powers activate. Death from above! Caca! 62, 50, 62, 44! It's taking those saves? Everybody in range? Okay, there's others in range. That's all that matters. 6 tech, 16, 17, 13, 14. Left him at 32. Darn it. Cloak of Dreams. How come Woljif's not in this group? I don't know if that'll be enough for me to attack. You know what? Saddle up. Critical hit for 0. What? Oh, it did 0 to us. I did 26 to it. Critical hits, damage from non-magical weapons, precision damage, electricity, combat maneuver, trip, and proneness. It's all immune. This one we get a full attack on. She didn't get over a 14. Ooh, attack of opportunity. My horse did 28. I think I did 27. Yep. Charge! Oh, it won't let me.
It doesn't work. How weird.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, it did that thing where it skipped out. Okay, why does she only have like a tiny bit of move? That was weird. '16 sneak attack. It was supposed to do the study
You're in
target
my
though, and
way.
it didn't. Death from above. Oh, this one's got 600 and 56 armor class. All right, 75, 65, 64, and dead. Cleaving finish to do another 48 for this one. And he's took 18. So we got one down. We'll just trying to fight with his sword for some dumb reason. All right. There, got
Desna,
one.
guide my hand.
She take 15 damage. Got some kind of reflect going on. Ooh, a dragon. You shouldn't have done that. Left it at 92.
We shall overcome.
Okay, we're going to move towards the top. 15, miss. That's something. Death from above. 67, 65, 56, and 50. And he's taking a bunch of damage too, though. I think it's biting us every time we hit it. Oh, we're biting it. We just take damage. $92, 57. Miss. All misses. Damn it.
Make your peace.
Woljif went down. Oh, Ichthellus is way stronger than the shit we've been fighting. $31, $33. Come on. One hit from
Do
killing
not
it.
hold back.
He missed.
You had your chance.
Why can't she move? She's slowed. It won't let me heal Woljif?
should work. Is it flawed?
We'd have to use the greater one. Hasten. Not hasten. The quicken. Oh, it's the greater quicken rod's been used. Oh, I put the normal quicken rod on. That might be overkill. Oh, no, it's not. Not for the dragon. Yep, doing two spells anyways.
Magnesium Turinos.
57. It's such like he should be getting weaker every time one of his shadows die. $11, $12, $9. Miss, 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 miss.
I will resist.
Already dead. He's not been confuzzled, has he? The fact that even I only hit on a 20 is bad. I hate fights like this. 5-foot step. He saves on a 2. I hate fights like this. Okay, 5-foot step away. Death from above. Come on. You had mirror images going?
Prepare yourself.
Ouch, 76. Challenge. Less.
don't know if I can give enough pluses to make it so we have a good chance at this. +1 luck bonus on attack rolls. Then we could do a bless for another. Oh, but that's a bonus. Yeah, bonus. So that'd be +2s. Isn't there like aid? Yeah, here we go. Aid. Oh, it's one person though. And it's a morale bonus on attack rolls, saves against fear effects, temporary hit points.
Attack!
9 damage. We finally hurt the 600 hit point asshole. Yikes. Oh, you can't study?
It doesn't work? How weird.
Failed to dispel anything. Is it even possible to dispel though? Fails to dispel fucking anything. It's all another one of these stupid fights. Alright, 5 foot step away so we can do the death from above next turn. Power resistance of 34. Lower bow. Cold iron, good aligned. So I shouldn't need the cold iron arrows. Critical miss. Ooh, 9 damage. Me.
Desna, guide my hand.
Only 600 more to go. Are you fucking kidding me?
Mistakes.
I don't see anything that says I'm like gone evil or anything, but I just killed my horse. Which is also not possessed or any of that, like. We've lost this. You set such a negative that did not work.
It should work. Is it flawed?
And I can't heal him because he's not technically alive, which is fucking annoying.
I will join my ancestors.
Didn't even get to use her Inspiring Recovery. I should have waited, had her do Inspiring Recovery. Oh, taking me out now. He just took me, my dragon, and Greybore out in one fucking round. Fucking hate fights like this. This is stupid. You make it so hard I can't even hit the fucking asshole. And dispels were so ineffective that why the fuck didn't even have him in the game? Shit like this is what I hate about fucking Owlcat games. They get their heads so far up their own fucking asses. Like, there's literally nothing I can do to win this fight. He's still got like 600 hit points. 594, sorry. But an armor class of 50 goddamn 5. Shit, negative 208! Holy shit! In one hit, he did 251. $8d6 plus 34 times 4. Fuck me. Why is the demon doing 84 divine damage? That seems pretty fucked up. No point even trying to heal him. I don't have a spell that can heal 208 hit points in a go. Oh, wait. The Dispel, after all of that, game's like, fuck, I pissed him off. Let's actually dispel something for a goddamn change. Cloak of Dreams, Heroism, Bark Skin, Mage Armor. Bye-bye. He's got a 46 now. Mind you, he's still level 25 with 4 Mythic. Critical for 239. She's dead. And she's the one with fucking resurrection. $11, $12, miss. Shouldn't she be getting I feel like her damages should be better than that. He's fucking incorporeal, of course. Everything's half. 67. He killed me again. One fucking hit. And no way she's going to be able to live that long. Negative 200. Like even getting Greybore back up. Still got like 560 hit points to get through. She only hits on like an 11 plus.
I will resist. Please help me.
Tactical retreat. No.
What just happened? Okay, I'm confused. What the fuck was that? Why did we all of a sudden get back up and then just like I get the instantly dying again. I don't know why we all got back up. You know what? It's 7 o'clock. I was planning on switching games now anyways, and fuck that. That is another one of these, like, retarded ass fights. You know what? Maybe the whole Woljeff storyline doesn't need to be done at all, because fuck that shit. That was stupid. Even dispelling all that shit from them. Still stupid high armor class that we only have like a very small sliver of hitting. And then it's like 660 hit points. That's insane. And he's doing like 70 to 400 damage a turn, it seems. I can't believe he's doing 260 in a single hit. And his normal attack was doing like 70s. Fuck that. All right, guys, we're switching over to Resident Evil. If you're interested in seeing more of that and other sweet games, I don't really get this worked up over. It's normally chill vibes, but if you saw it, you understand, because holy shit. That's harder than any boss fight we've seen. Even the fucking whatchamacallit death thing, like that was, oh my god. And to take away the control of Woljeff for the fight, dick move. Because the first thing I would have had Woljeff do is cast haste on everybody. But no, Woljeff tries to fucking stab the shadow. Mind you, he does have a ghost touch weapon. Of all the people, like, he would do full damage with his Finian weapon. But hey, anyways. God damn, that just pisses me off. Like, even my main character, which generally has good to hit. Like, it's a plus fucking 40. Nope, I was hitting on a 20. And even if I had hit, I wouldn't be doing my usual 50 damage, like 40 to 50. I would have been doing like 10 to 20. Oh my god. This game just keeps throwing these kinds of fights at you. That's not what makes an interesting high-level fight. In my opinion, if you just make it so like, oh yeah, you only hit on 20. That's the worst move you can make as a DM to put against your players. Basically, it takes all agency away from them. Nothing they do really matters. Anyways, let's switch over to Resident Evil. I'm going to be doing an outro because I'm going to end the stream on YouTube, and we'll be bringing it back up. So guys, if you've been enjoying the stream and you haven't hit that follow button, like, subscribe, share, whatever you have to do, hit the buttons down below so that you can see more of these great streams. I'm streaming practically every day from anywhere from like 6 to 12 hours. Whatever I'm able to do while dealing with my chronic pain disability. But until then, stay happy, stay honest. Stay happy, stay awesome, stay healthy. Yeah, stay happy, stay healthy, stay awesome. There it is. I'm so worked up, I forgot my outro. Until next time, guys. See you in the future. All right, everybody. See you again soon.